Hello creators, hope you are good and safe. Today we will do this beautiful nature which is covered with full of greenery with these beautiful flowers. So let's get started. Before starting to paint with any type of paints, I am just showing you on the screen so that I was not having that setup to make my palette look visible. To visible on the screen, but I thought to show you the paints and the tubes so that you can manage it. Okay, so the questions comes whenever you do a acrylic painting. So that questions today I will discuss in this 30 minutes. Okay, the first question is how to manage the acrylic paints. So first thing I will say you, if you want to manage the acrylic paints, you have to be very much confident on your outline first. So because whenever you work the outline is very perfect, then you can be very confident about your color. So whenever you want to do any type of basics, a simple basic flower or any type of nature, you have to be very confident on your outline first. Then the acrylic one. Second thing, the acrylic paint. So how to manage the acrylic paint? Here we will get the question. So now I will tell you the paint. Whenever you take a pick a paint or you want to make something paints, you have to be focused on your basic levels like shading, blending, and how to merge the two colors. They are cool colors or warm colors. They can be they are primary or secondary colors. You have to manage every color medium. You have to have some knowledge about color theory also. So if you don't have knowledge, you can get it from my channel. So I will keep in links in description and as well as the icon. So third thing, that you have to be knowing the basics, right? So if you know the basics also, sometimes what happens if the reference give you a hardest color which you can't able to paint or mix that color. So for them I will say you take a pinch of colors and try to mix it. So that is my simple and easiest way whenever I think that color is not mixed by me. So I will just guess the colors and I will just mix it off. If it's right, so I will mix it in on a bigger quantity so that I can paint. So second question which I always get in my mind when I was starting my acrylic, that how to keep your paints wet, means it dries very fastly if we talk about the acrylic. So I will say you have to be focused on your palette first. So if you have a palette of plain palette, if you have fully plain palette or a hollow one palette or wheel palette, any type of palette, it up to you. But for acrylic I will just say you take a circular or a wheel palette, so which I have shown you many times in this video also. You have seen that palette, so I will just suggest you that type of palette. Second thing, I will say you take a wet cloth and wet it. Take a wet cloth, it should have lots of water in it, and you just place it on that paint. Slowly it should be inside the hole. I mean to say the hole should be filled with the paint. The paint hole should be covered with that cloth. So you have to be focused on this point, so that seriously have at least 3 days I have kept my paint without drying. So still I use that technique. So many people use the plastics and water, whatever they use, but this technique I have made and which works. Still I work with this type of technique. to make my acrylic paint always wet. So third question is, which canvas pad or canvas rule, scratched canvas, or any real canvas, which is the best one to use for beginners and for a professional artist? So for firstly I will talk about the beginners. So I am still beginning, I have just practiced, and now I think the best idea is the canvas pads. If you take a stretched canvas, it will be costlier than the stretched pads too. And minimum, my calculation is that if you take a stretched canvas, you will give a money for that board too. So if you take a canvas pad, you will give only money for that cloth. So if I buy the canvas roll, I will get a profit that I will get in the bunch of not a bunch, the pieces of, I don't want to have some pieces, I want some big cloth, so that I can manage a cutting. I can cut my canvas how much I want. So it can be a 13-inch, or it can be a 13-inch okay, a square, rectangle, any type of shapes. So I will just suggest you, if you are a beginner, you just use the canvas pads. If you're want to make bigger paintings and want to sell your paintings, so I will just suggest them the canvas roll, which will be under 1500, which is of Camlin, so which I have got recently. But when I have calculated every canvas pad, stretched canvas, real canvas, the canvas roll is the cheapest than any other one. So that's why I will go on use, I will just suggest you that one. For professional artists, I just guess they can use any type of, they know what actually which canvas will be easier for them to carry, they can do any type of one. So I don't think so, I don't want to say about the professional artist. So the question 4, we can use homemade canvases. So I will say you yes, but not totally yes. Okay, if you are just want to paint for fun, you want to just try it out. Please don't make it like a professionally. If you want to be an artist, you have to use a canvas patch. Better you take a canvas roll and make your canvas stretch canvas, it's best. But don't take a cloth which is related to the clothes, and something like, I don't know correctly, but yeah, that cloth is not very useful for the beginners too. It is so hard to paint on that cloth, but I have done that experience. But I will show you how to take how to make a canvas how to make a stretch canvas at home. So it's okay if you want to do, if you want to try, you can try, but I will say you not to use that. If you want to be a professional artist, you have to use a canvas roll, canvas pad, stretch canvas, or real canvas. So how many questions I have said you still? I think this is the fifth one. Okay, let it be. Now the next questions comes, do abstract is easier than the other paintings? So I will not judge this question, because abstract is a different type of medium, sorry, not a medium, but it's different type of painting. So I don't want to judge any type of mediums, because types, because every type is very different and unique. If you want to work, if you want to do it, can do, it's up to you. So I am also trying to make some abstract paintings from last 2 to 3 days. I'm just trying to make, so let's see what happens. I will try to make some videos also. Yeah, I want to talk about something which is running in your screen. So that's the video. That video I have made in 3 days. So now I've started, at least I think it took me 10 hours, because it has more and more. I don't think so the 10 hours is also the enough for it, so I don't know the correct accurate hour, but I will say you this is so good. I have got a good inspiration here, and I have learned many things here. So mixing the colors are the major things which I have learned in this painting. And here especially this painting is related to house, nature, and trees, and the lamp. So small detailings, so small detailings, so that I was very much concentrating on that small things, because small things make a big differences. So we have to be very confident on that small things, because if you don't change that type of small things, you can't get any type of improvement on your paper. So this is the next question, that how to improve your acrylic thing. Not only the acrylic, if you work with the oil, if you work with the watercolors or any type of medium, you have to work from smaller things. You have to be very focused on small things. I have now only said you small things make a big difference. So if you work with a large canvas or a small canvas, it up to you. The photograph whichever you take, it should be related to small detailing. So if you have any small detailing, you will be very interested. And seriously, I have some I just like to work on the smaller details, because if you work on the smaller details, you will get some big differences on that painting, and you will get an awesome effect on your paint. So next thing is how to manage your brushes. So I will make a different big session, because brushes are very important. So this question is asked will be mine in mine events. That's all for today, and I think you have liked this video, and there is more so many minutes. You can just watch it out. If you want to know the materials whichever I have used, I will try to make a list out in the description. I will keep a list in the description. Till that, keep subscribe to my channel and like please.